Hello, we are live. Monday, the 25th. This is the first day of Menopause Fitness, Menofit, Health and Fitness 14-day program for all menopausal, perimenopausal women who want to feel better, get fitter, lose a little bit of weight, understand a little bit more around the menopause, menopausal symptoms, and how you can take back control by taking ownership of your health and fitness and really making a big effort, and it is a big effort, to change habits, to do the work on a daily basis, to feel better, feel good. We've done day one. We did Walk Fit this morning, which seems like a million years ago, actually. We did Walk Fit, and I've done 2 videos so far that you may have seen and may have watched. And the first one is a preparation. Hello, Elaine. Was a preparation video about getting yourself into the right mindset. So many times I have messages from people that say, oh, I really want to do it, but today, tonight, this week is not the right time. Something else is happening. There's always going to be a party. There's always going to be an engagement. There's always going to be a holiday. There's always going to be something else. There's always going to be something in life, a stressful situation that maybe prevents you from taking those initial steps. And actually, this is not an all or nothing approach. Hi, everybody. And I really hope that all of us can move away from that all or nothing. You're either in it, on it, doing everything, or you're not. Because that's really not how it works in life in general. Even if you have got lots of things going on, and everybody's got lots of things going on. Don't you agree? Hi, Amanda. Everybody's got loads of things going on all the time. It's the daily habits. It's the things that you do every single day. I know I say these things over and over. I'm always saying them, but you wouldn't leave the house without brushing your hair, cleaning your teeth, putting your makeup on, getting dressed. So how can we make 15 or 20 minutes of exercise a day part of your morning routine or your evening routine or your afternoon routine? Because as we are menopausal, perimenopausal, it's vital that we put that in place to improve your cardiovascular health, your mental health. If nothing else, you know how it feels to exercise daily. I mean, the payoff, put it in the comments, everybody that is now into exercising daily. The payoff is just like, the payoff is amazing from a mental standpoint. You feel good, you feel happy, you feel positive. It absolutely, yeah. It's incredible. I mean, I teach fitness for a living, and so do many people in here. But just having the time to exercise, and there's a big difference from working out, doing a HIIT workout and burpees, and doing something like Walk Fit. And everybody that's on this program, you'll experience all different kinds of exercise, all different kinds of workouts. Hello, Raz. But it's the habit that I want you to learn, to regain the habit, that 15, 20 minutes that you do every day at this time. And of course, things happen and you don't always do it at the right time. But whether it's a walk, whether it's Walk Fit, whether it's Brain Fit, whether it's standing on your head fit, whether it's Morris dancing, it doesn't matter. It's that you do that every single day because the payoffs are immense. Now, if it's strength training, brilliant, big tick, menopause. Why? You've watched my videos, you know. It will strengthen your muscle mass, which we want because the muscle mass is slightly diminishing as we age, and we want to keep that muscle mass strong. We want to grow some muscle mass if we can. It's going to help you with testosterone levels and growth hormone levels. So strength training for the win. But, I see a lot of videos from, from all kinds of people really, sort of negating the benefits of cardio. And I'm not a negator of cardio. I think cardio is really important for cardio, obviously, cardiorespiratory fitness. Again, mental cognition, a brisk walk, a fast walk, a slow jog, a run. It can do wonders for your mindset as long as your joints feel comfortable with it. If your joints ache and are painful if you do a run or do Walk Fit, do something else. It's all about tailoring it to suit you right now. Hello, everybody. I just stopped by training and taking out journals. Might feel so good. It does. Who doesn't not love a routine? Routine equals results. All day, every day, routine equals results. It's the things that we do, and it doesn't matter what you're building. So if you've taken part in the challenge today, please put a comment in here. Let me know if you've done everything and let me know how you've got on with nutrition. And as you go through the program, I've gone a lot more in depth around nutrition, not overwhelmingly in depth, but just to give you the nuts and bolts of nutrition and how you can tailor it to suit you right now. What do you want? What are your goals? If it is a fat loss goal, then there needs to be an energy balance. There needs to be a calorie deficit. But there's different ways that you can create a calorie deficit. And again, I think it goes back historically. You know, if you've been a chronic dieter over the years, maybe you've even had disordered eating, maybe even had at times there might have been, some issues around food. You know, that's very common. You kind of know yourself right now, what works for you. If plugging everything into MyFitnessPal is going to send you a little bit off-piste, maybe you get a little bit obsessed, it becomes into something that's not healthy, then great, that's not for you. What is for you is focusing on your behaviours around food. And to be absolutely honest with you, I think for everybody, just going right back to basics that we've been doing over the last few weeks, and just really looking at your food habits. You know, are you eating protein with every meal? Are you eating plenty of vegetables? Are you drinking lots of water? Are you allowing at least a few hours between, 3 or 4 hours between your meals so your food can be adequately digested? I think lots of people have got into habits of just grazing constantly through the day because of lockdown. You know, we just keep eating through the day. And that's quite a hard habit to break. You actually forget what it feels like to just feel hungry. And sometimes you think you get that hunger feeling and must eat immediately. And actually, it's okay to feel hungry for a little bit, you know. So it's almost relearning your nutritional habits. You know, if you were teaching a toddler or a young person, a young child, you know, how to eat, you know, I'm sure if you've got little children, you know, getting them to sit at the table, it sounds obvious, getting them to sit at the table, eat their food slowly, not be distracted by the TV, you know, enjoy teaching them how to have a little bit of each part of food or the different food groups, allowing them to put the knife and fork down, having a drink, being social, you know, all of those basic skills around food. You know, so many people have forgotten that. You know, we're rushing around cooking, picking, and before you know it, you sit down to eat your meal and you're not even hungry because you've been picking all the way through the meal. So it is about getting back to basics. So I would love to know in the comments how you've got on. If you are a tracker and you find that inputting all of your information into one of the trackers, it can be any of them, if that's helpful, it's motivating to you, maybe it does keep you on track. You know, if you're guessing, you often underestimate what you've actually eaten, and then you come to the end of the day and you think, oh, actually I've not eaten that much, I've been really healthy today, I'm going to eat XYZ. And then you go into the kitchen and then you eat, you know, maybe 500, 1,000 calories more of something when you actually didn't need it. Maybe you were already at your calorie deficit amount. So there's it's simple and it's not simple. We kind of all know what to do, what not to do, but it's the accountability and it's doing what works for you, relearning, because you may have got into all kinds of habits over the last few weeks, months, years, decades, and it's really about relearning it. So today's video was again about nutrition and working out the right method for you to be in a deficit. So I'd love to know if you've watched that. Let me know what you thought, if you enjoyed it. And we're going to go, the next video today that you'll see today is a little bit more in depth about foods that are really helpful when you are perimenopausal. So green veg, awesome. Spinach, awesome. You know, your fibrous vegetables, chickpeas, lentils, citrus fruits. I've gone quite in depth on how you can make sure that your daily meals have got a nice wide amount of macro and micronutrients, and you've got some good vitamins that you actually need. So watch the video today and let me know what you think, and I hope that's helpful. And then every day I just layer on a few more pieces of information. I sort of go into the hormones, what's declining, what's increasing, what you can do to support that, a little bit around adrenal and thyroid, just a little bit, and the foods that you can eat that can support the adrenals and the thyroids. And the big one is stress, of course, managing stress. As the sex hormones are declining, we're seeing increased amount of cortisol and adrenaline in the system. Fight or flight, come on, fight or flight, you know. As you go through the day and just managing, Jen, you are an absolute pro at this, and that's managing your stress a little bit, working out what some tools that you can have in your toolbox that can help you manage stress. You know, when you feel those feelings of stress and anxiety and overwhelm, and, you know, and actually we can get a little bit addicted to that stress as well. It's just sort of managing it and just being a little bit more calm through it, so you're not feeling as overwhelmed. So there's quite a lot around that on the videos. So you have, what's on for today? I can't remember. I filmed the videos. I think it's core tomorrow. I think you've got a core workout tomorrow. You've got a legs, bums and tums on day 4. And I think you have, I can't remember, I seem to have filmed them all a few days ago now. So check out, day 2 is now up in your membership area. I've also, because a few people said that they couldn't log in, they couldn't click into the Dropbox. So we've made all the documents that you can just click them and they're a clickable link. So I hope that's helpful. So if I would say any takeaways for tomorrow are plan your food tomorrow, today, make a plan. If you are inputting MyFitnessPal, remember, make sure that you are putting that you're sedentary. And if it asks you on MyFitnessPal, what pounds, what's your goal? If you put 2 pounds, which is the maximum on MyFitnessPal, then it's going to give you an arbitrary 1,200 calories to eat, which is way too low. So if you are aiming to lose 2 pounds a week, you're going to have to be in a deficit of something like 7,000 calories over the week. That's low. So I would suggest that you just go in a deficit of, maybe if your total daily energy expenditure is about 2,000, you only need to be in a deficit of about 1,800, 1,600 max, really. And then that's not going to equate to 2 pounds a week. You know, you will lose water weight, you'll lose a bit of bloat, inflammation, and everybody loses weight at such a different pace. Some people lose a lot of water weight up front, and if they went on the scales every day, you would see you lose weight, gain weight, lose weight, gain weight. You might start off at 10 stone, 11 stone, 12 stone, whatever, and then you go up 2 and down 3 and up 2, and it zigs and it zags. And that's really with water. It depends where you are in your cycle. If you're still having periods, it depends on what you've eaten. If you've had salt, if you're on medication, you know. So don't worry too much about the scales over on a daily basis. You know, maybe just jump on once a week if you are even going on the scales. I've had lots of messages from people saying, I'm not weighing myself. I'm just focusing on how I feel in my clothes, losing inflammation, feeling fitter, mental cognition, etc. So yeah, just take it nice and slow, that's for sure. And just be aware that MyFitnessPal will, if you put 2 pounds a week, it'll drop your calories to 1,200, which definitely for menopausal women is a little bit too low. Any questions in the comments then? How are we getting on? Have you enjoyed the walk fit? I've just gone through a lot of the comments on YouTube. If you haven't posted on the YouTube videos, please do. And let me know how you're getting on with everything. And if you're enjoying it, do you enjoy being in a program? On a program? I would love to know. And have you got any questions that you've done so far? And if you have, and maybe you don't want to comment publicly, just send me a message either on my Facebook Messenger, and I'll check that out. And I can always, obviously I'm not going to give you a name, but I can always answer the question generally. So if you're thinking about something, I'm sure lots of other people doing the challenge are. And thank you. And I had a good comment from a lady today who WhatsApped me. And remember, it's a process. Purposely, I've not given you all the information up front. It's too much. It's too overwhelming. We look at small wins. Let's focus on 24 hours. Let's get through the day. Let's iron out those healthy habits. Tick, brilliant. Day 1 in the bag. It's been positive. Let's focus on day 2. Here's a little bit more information. This is another habit. This is another habit to stack. Let's weave that into your day. Hello, Sarah. Day 3. And it's a process rather than this is all the information. This is hormones, nutrition, fat loss, exercise, fitness, food behaviors, stress, sleep. That's a lot of information to take on board in one hit. It's a lot. It's a big video for me to make. So I've always thought whenever I've coached people on this, it's just better to have smaller, bite-sized pieces of information that you can absorb and you can action. Okay, let's action today. Drink more water. Yeah. Tomorrow, let's look at, okay, let's see that we're getting a few more, maybe B. Let's look at getting a few more B vitamins into the diet. Okay, what's in, where am I going to find B vitamins? And then you'll see the video that tells you about vitamin A and vitamin B6 and vitamin B12 and calcium, and which kind of foods that you can eat are going to give you more of those. So it's just slowly and incrementally. That's how it all works. You are very welcome. Oh, did you love it, Elaine? Everybody loves a walk fit, don't they? It's such a jolly class. It's such a feel-good class, it is. And when we did the challenge the other week, lots of people did walk fit. They would do walk fit at the end of every class. But you could put your favourite playlist together and go for a walk. Take your water bottles with you. Great for stress management, get out in nature, feel good. Again, it's going to get your NEAT up, it's going to burn calories, manage your stress, helps you get through a bit of an energy slump in the afternoon. Also, I think it was today or yesterday's video, I'm talking about fruit teas. Did you manage to get yourself some nice fruit teas? What do you like? Do you like ginger? Do you like chamomile? Do you like rooibos or maybe green tea? So we're just slightly moving off coffee, maybe having coffee first thing, maybe a coffee mid-morning, and then maybe leave the coffee because it does have an impact on your sleep, and then switch to fruit teas is a good idea as well. These are just really simple habits that over time could make a massive impact on how you're sleeping. There's a question on hot flushes. If you can pinpoint as well the type of foods that trigger a bit of a hot flush, might be booze, could be sugar, spicy food often can trigger it. So again, you're working on your own sort of roadmap. Elaine, I did 2 walk fits, about 2,300 steps each time. Then I made sure I walked up and down the garden. To reach 10,000 steps. Everything else is a bonus. Elaine, that's wicked. You must have a long garden. How amazing. I mean, that is... If you did that, if that's part of your daily routine now for the foreseeable future, Elaine, that's amazing. These are ground-breaking, long-term, life-changing habits. They are. And the 10,000 steps, lots of people have got opinions on 10,000 steps. And for some people, it might be too much, 10,000 steps right now. But it gives you a figure, it gives you a target. It gives you... it kind of gamifies it a little bit. It gives you something to aim for on a daily basis, making sure that you are active. So well done. Okay. Well, if you do have any questions, comments, feedback, thoughts, if you haven't joined and you're watching and thinking you want to join, come and join. You get access to everything forever. And I'm here Monday to Friday at least. Maybe not so much at the weekend doing a live check-in, or the live check-ins at the weekend will be in the daytime actually. And then all of these are recorded and they live on your membership area. All the videos are on the membership area, the talks, all the graphics and the PDF, the recipes, they're all on the membership area. Yeah, is it a really new habit? Yeah, absolutely, Elaine, it really is. Good stuff. Okay. Well, I'm sure lots of people access this on the replay. So let me know how you're all doing. I hope you've enjoyed it so far. Day 1 in the bag. Close the kitchen. Shut the door. Prepare everything. Get your PE kit ready for tomorrow. And I'll see you in the morning. I'll be here live on Facebook at 7:15 doing a workout. Come and join me if you want to do an extra one. Or just want to pop in and say hello if you dash into work. Yeah, and let's have a fantastic next 13 days. 13 more days to go. All right, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. Big kiss from me. Sleep well, and I'll see you all in the morning.